So I go along and teach the steps because the students are learning it for the first time. So that's probably like
So if I took
an
your
hour.
class, we'd start there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
I thought that's where I would finish in about 10 years.
No. No, see? So we would do our dot in each corner
Okay.
and then connect that with the border, which we don't have to be ruler straight. That's not part of it. And then this is divided up in what we call like a stacked string pattern. So it's just making a line here, 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 and there. So you can kind of see that, right?
Yes.
And then it's putting a pattern in each section. So when I start, this is going to be all blank, and I would start just here, how we're going to do this pattern. Then we move on to this pattern, and then we do shading at the very end, and I love that part of it because that's when it kind of pops and gives it the 3D look. So doing the graphite and creating like highlights within each design.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of teachers that don't use the Zyll format. They do the, what is it called, document camera and like a projector.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah.
an overhead projector
Right,
thing.
so
Okay,
they're doing it on the actual tile size,
Uh-huh.
but then it's projected onto a screen.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the money for that,
yeah.
but I like this way of, because it makes me
Sure.
feel like an artist too.
Yeah.
And the students really enjoy it, and at the end I have this huge piece. They're like, well, what are you going to do with that? I'm like, I don't know, would you like that? And so usually I send them home with people, because
This is nice.
that's
Awesome.
a linen canvas.
Awesome.
Could you tell us about some of these other items?
Mhm. Now, let's see, will I be able to be in front here?
That'll work. That's perfect.
So, there's some of the more simple forms, like on a regular tile. I mentioned the Renaissance tile in the interview. This is a tan, where we put a little bit of brown ink and white on there for highlight. This is a Zentangle, kind of mandala, but we call it a Zentangle, so it's a circular pattern. So a lot of repetition with patterns. It's kind of a neat look. As far as making objects for gifts and for sale, this is one I made. It's a K for Kim, and did the Zentangling on paper and then reattached it to the big K there. Tennis shoes. This is kind of fun. I actually bought these last year and forgot about them, and I bought them to Tangle, and I just found them last week, so I did those up the other night. That was kind of fun. Every fall I do pumpkins,
Oh, wow.
which are just real fun. You've got kind of your automatic sections there already in a pumpkin, so just dividing up each section to a different pattern. And rocks, they're kind of fun. We talked about doing it on the black paper. So this is what a class I just taught yesterday. A whole different concept, doing white on black and shading that way. So you get different layers of the white. And then, let me talk about my wolf.
Yes, please.
Okay. There's a graphic designer. His name is Ben Kwok, and he's extremely generous. He has a website, and he puts out a template almost every week for people to use. So this is his wolf template. So basically he gives you the outline, and then he might divide it up into just lines of sections, and then you make it your own. So as far as tangling it first in black and white, and then I usually make copies now. And then this is all hand colored with alcohol-based markers, which are really, they blend nice. You can start out light and go deeper and darker. And so he's going to a silent auction up in Reno.
Oh, that's beautiful.
For a good cause.
Yes. And then the dragon back there was a special request of an extended family member in Washington State. So he'll be shipped out this week to James. And then my newest thing that I fell in love with is linen. So this is a linen canvas.
Look at that.
And mainly, I look for different ideas and deals, and Michael's had a great deal. No one else, I guess, saw the opportunity for this make it market, but I found these linen canvases, and so this is just doing the same concept. I started out with this circle, and then the lines kind of spiraled off of that as far as our strings. You can kind of see that.
Isn't that nice?
And then it's just putting a pattern in each section. And then
That's beautiful.
using not our micron pens, but more of it's kind of a paint pen, but the quality is still fade proof and waterproof, museum quality ink. And a little bit of color, I added a little bit of green in there, and this is like a brick brown, but
That's beautiful.
pretty proud of that one. And it
Sure.
came with, I did this in probably 3 hours, so it came really fast, and it just flowed and
Isn't
there's
it?
my sign.
There's your sign. And what is is there a pattern on there of the particular pattern that you favor that you like to draw?
Yes,
the most?
this is the one called Flux.
Oh, okay.
So they look like little leaves.
Sure.
Or when I was at seminar, Rick's the one that taught us that, and the family started like tittering in the background. Oh, he's going to teach tongues. That's what they call it. These look like little tongues.
Let me get a picture of that.
And then it's making these little baubles, like little pearls.
Perfect. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful.
Very nice.
And you asked about one of my favorite pieces. This is my first template I did of Ben, the graphic designer, is this little kingfisher. And his template was an Australian kingfisher. Well, I wanted it to make it a belted kingfisher, which is the one I'm familiar with. So I made him have a little crest and a little white collar, and then drew in the stump, and
Isn't
so
that beautiful?
he's one of my little favorite guys.
Sure. Isn't that nice?
Did these for my husband for his birthday. These are just very lightweight, like
Oh,
paper mache
yeah.
craft paper.
Isn't that amazing? That is wonderful.
So.
All right.
And then I have gift certificates. People like to just maybe
that's good. I'll get a
something
picture of
that's
that.
nice. I just did a private party last Sunday, and it's one of the therapists I work with. Him and his wife bought gift certificates for her 3 close friends for Christmas. So then we did the private party of the 4 ladies doing their class.
Nice.
So it was really nice. Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Wow, this has really turned into a nice, business for you. Love it. This is great. Get a picture
Okay,
of
well,
this
thank you very
standing-
much.
You're welcome.
Just want to get a nice picture of you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I needed a book, a picture of your book, or not, your book, but the people's book that created this. Kim, this is awesome.
Well, thank